to me, this is a perfect example of what communication breakdown looks like in an organization. You can imagine the iceberg of ignorance for that Lincoln Line construction company, and maybe for your own company. And what I would do is challenge you as a leader. Have you ever thought to yourself, why am I the last to know? Why did I just now find out about this? And look, I mean, the answer is probably yes. And this is really interesting to look closely at within your organization. Have you created a structure where information just simply doesn't flow to the top? And why is that? Is this a problem in your organization? And if so, why? And I think from the research, obviously one of the challenges in Lincoln Line is because they were siloed, but other reasons are listed here on this slide. It could be fear. It could be that no one wants to bring you the message from the bottom because they're fearful. And, that goes back to a lack of psychological safety and organizational silence that we discussed previously. It could be related to your ego, your hubris. That often gets in the way of listening. The ego doesn't allow you to entertain the real facts. Organizations often create these defensive routines to avoid reality. They act like barriers that block information from rising to the top. And I think opening communication channels is yet another reason to consider flattening your organizations. Naturally, information flow is easier within that structure. Now, another example that you see right here in the middle is what we call missing conversations. And missing conversations are conversations that are not occurring, but if they did, the organization's results and performance would improve. And again, I want to challenge you to dig deep within your own organization. Find out what conversations are occurring at the local watering hole around 5 o'clock after the workday. What are the conversations that no one dare bring up within the confines of your organizational walls? As a leader, you have to have the pulse of your company, of your team, and you have to push these missing conversations to the surface. Now, how do you do that, Cody? Well, you've got a framework that we discussed in the past. Remember, you're in the business of designing and convening conversations. I know no one wants to talk about Eric in engineering, but as a leader, you need to know why Eric is standing in the way of your company not using BIM to its full capacity. I understand that no one wants to throw Eric under the bus, but if he's the sole reason that you're not operating at full potential, you need to know about it. As a leader, you have to be convening these hard conversations, these missing conversations. And I'm not saying this is easy, but I am saying that it's critical to get where you want to go. If these conversations are not coming to the surface, problems will not have solutions. And you have to find a way to discuss the undiscussable.